There's too much light. My blessed mess forsaken! These fairy tales are monsters. Try a life stream. I'll do 'em bleak. I'll craft them dark. Make 'em grim. That's my hallmark. My guts fill up with pretty tales. Their prissy cuteness never fails to make me puke, to lose my wits, to knock my teeth and give me fits. Love the rancid, stale and foul, despise the happy ending. Gross and nasty make me howl, though they may be offending. I hear ancient tales of light, of fear and woe, bring back the light. I ain't don't look, a door up tuck, my humble goal is to
Hello once again, all you wonderful lovelies. 'Tis I, Gorilla Son, aka Lynn, and I welcome you to another installment of American McGee's Grimm. This time, The Fisherman and His Wife. Not many people do know this story, but it's an interesting one. This one was such a bitch. Yeah, let's install a little fear into this and show how grim these stories can get. Shall we? I bet you'd love it. Play on.
Moralists claim that this squalid story is a tragedy. But as the greedy and terminally stupid couple survives the precipitous reversal of their fortunes, which indeed resulted from their own wretched behavior, it's barely a cautionary tale.
Bring home something tasty for once. The seaweed's gone off, the lard is rancid, and that old boot won't last the week. A bit of cod or mackerel even, or bacon, or bread, or veg.
Right you are, my dear. A fish, by all means. Big fish.
The fisherman hasn't recently caught anything but a cold. Still, he's happy. But this evidently being his lucky day, the hapless fisherman hooks a flounder who, wouldn't you know, is enchanted.
Return me to the water, and your wish is my command.
My wife wants a nice piece of fish to eat. But I'm sure she'd prefer a bigger, more pleasant domicile.
Throw me back, and she shall have a castle.
The flounder was true to his word. A castle with 100 rooms and as many servants, and indoor plumbing to boot, stands where his hovel had been. His wife, swollen with pride, hardly blinks when told the castle is a gift from a fish.
Husband, ask your fish for a bigger edifice for my friends, and a title to match the property.
If you don't ask, you don't get, my precious. I'll whisper a word in his shell like... I think he has ears.
He's just a messenger, see? No wants of his own, the pathetic sap. Thinks he can satisfy this lunatic battle-axe's hankering for more stuff. Wrong!
I'm sorry to ask, but my wife wants you to upgrade the castle to a church, and she wants to be pope, order people around, wear a big hat, have one of the sticks with the curly thing, and the funny robes, and the coloured windows, and all of that,
You saved my life. I'll grant your request.
Pope? What was to become of the current one? And what did he think would happen to him when she's pope?
And I bless you all and forgive you, every one, except those who owe me money. Pay up and nobody gets hurt.
Be generous and compassionate, my love. You are Pope, after all.
I can't afford to be compassionate. Besides, that's not my job. I could be compassionate if I were like God. Tell your fish to make me like God, and then I'll show you compassion, and mercy, and punishment when necessary.
Ah, well, she perhaps has not heard the popular saying that there is no God but God.
My wife, the Pope, would be like God. Make it happen.
And so I shall. Return home and see his will be done. She shall be unto God.
A distinct change in tone, no? But lost on the fisherman, I'm certain.
Who knew I could want too much? Life is so unfair. I just wanted to be God.
Could she be any dumber? Never heard of overreaching, selfish, vulgar, and profane? They wasted their chance to improve their lot. She demanded to be more than human. He did not dissuade her. But are they truly punished for their wicked pride? No! They don't have what they never had. Big deal! If you think that's pretty thin too, play on. Beyond unrequited love, this destitute fisherman has little to offer his disgruntled wife. Shelter and meager sustenance from the sea are not enough for her. I'd have left the witch. Sickening, really. Let's make them appreciate what they don't have. Make it gross. Let's move.
And so we begin our new... Well, it's been the goal of everything. Our way of making the story a lot more dark.
Now who's smelly?
And from the looks of it, this could use a darker tone. Especially for that Grady bitch. Dealing with a magic fish or a genie, you always have to choose your words carefully. And did anyone get the moral of that so-called lesson? She wanted to be like God.
Stinky.
God has no material possessions. God has no use for wants and needs.
Butt-stomp it!
If God were human, God would live like a peasant. That's the moral. Wish not, want not. But it didn't really seem justifiable in the end. I agree with Grimm. There was no real punishment for it all.
What do I espy with my piggy eyes?
I think there was a better way to put it, too.
Don't be good.
Gimme, gimme never gets.
Romp and stomp, her true self exposed. She's kicked him out and is left with nothing but her amorphous desire for something, anything more.
On to scene 2.
The formerly luckless angler hooks a magic flounder and wishes on behalf of his wife, the grasping shrew, for a bigger house. How novel! The flounder swears he'll deliver, while hardly seeming to mind the hook piercing its sagging lip. Perhaps a bit of sand in that wound would improve his bite. Make it foul. Let's move!
Honestly, I do think an improvement on this story is needed. How would you see them get their comeuppance? I would think the man would gain the knowledge enough to leave that bitch. And she would probably get crucified for wanting to be like God and for being the Pope. Though I find it a little sexist, I do know that the rules of Catholicism do say a woman cannot be pope. Can't be anything higher than a nun. Though I think you can be a vicar,
Our secret no
but
more.
that's usually a Protestant thing, I think. Either way, I don't think they would have smiled too highly on a female pope. Yeah, so I can imagine she would have gotten, yeah, severely punished. But no, she just ends up being a poor woman wanting more again. No change, no nothing.
Grins.
That seems rather stupid. No lessons seem to have been learned. The husband's still with her. Probably would do anything more for her. And she just wants more. Almost gross. I need to get foul. I need to ruin these fishermen's lives.
Liquids have drowned
Showing
my
them the
sorrows,
dark,
but this is
ugly truth.
ridiculous.
Really, despite being a magic fish, I doubt it would actually
Oh, I'm so dark.
do anything to help the guy unless, you know, being threatened.
I'm so
Oh, now I can go after. Hey, the speedy power up back. Ah, they turn into pirates.
done by water.
That's cute.
Ignominious defeat. Butt stomp it.
They're kind of funny now.
Now I have another secret. Butt stomp it. Arr, matey. Made her go boom. A vainglorious castle has replaced his dumpy domicile. Only thing more insipid than realized wishes are white weddings. Let's ruin this joint before I sicken up. Make it stinky. Let's move.
Okay, so he asked for a bigger house. Why is there a giant squid in it? Because I doubt the man can wrestle it. Maybe the she-devil inside can kill it and make it into some decent
Now
sushi.
I'm smelly.
Also, I would like to let it be known, and apologize for if it does come out weird, that I have to do audio with... I have to do my audio after I record the video.
Stop it.
Because
Don't be late.
After my laptop tipped over,
From
I have to hold down the mic plug in order for it to record. It's really weird.
Don't delay, butt stomp away!
With certain games where you need both hands to maneuver everything, I can't really hold the plug down at the same time as, you know, playing. So, and it's been a little easier. I've been recording a lot more videos and having them ready for audio ahead of time. Only issue is it does feel a little weird to be talking over afterwards, and my brain tries to remember everything that I thought of at the moment of play.
Ah, cool.
I think I'm doing okay. And I'm sure you guys would let me know if the audio sucked. Because I think it got a little wonky in the newest video of my Fist of Jesus play, I think part 5? Yeah, I don't know why it got all weird,
Ow! Gross.
but I tried.
Now who's foul? Make it rotten.
So now we're gonna butt stomp on a bell. Other than it falling down and causing a horrible crash, I don't see the purpose of it. Oh, damn it. Camera can be a pain in the ass thing. Okay, so that's the top of the stairs.
That's disgusting.
Stomp it! Stomping, stomping, butt kicking good. The castle did not slake her thirst for things. Who couldn't see that coming? Now she wants to be Pope, though obviously several cards short of a full deck. Is she crazy enough to want that sort of power? Let's deprive her of what's left of her wits. Make it nasty.
Oh boy, look at all the grossosity. I wonder if the blood will kill me, just like every other liquid seems to. I haven't run into the secret, so I'm going to guess I've missed it.
Butt-stomp it! Butt-stomp it!
Disgusting.
She's flippin' crazy now!
Woohoo!
Look at her go! My turn! My turn! Hey, hey, ah!
Hey, he asked for it. On to scene 4.
The fisherman, abject but willing slave to his wife's ambition, demands the papacy for her delectation. Would that he have asked for her premature demise. Make it foul.
This was by far one of the most annoying levels I ever had to do in this game. And you will know it too. Especially if you're looking down in the bottom left corner and you see that little timer. That's going to grow very fast, because I did not want you guys to put up with the near 40 minutes of me trying to do this. It was just so bad. See how that timer went from 50 seconds to not 10 minutes now? And that's not counting the parts where I exited the level and then restarted. Oh man, this was such a pain in the ass. But eventually, it was worth it. But so far, out of the episodes I have played and recorded for you guys, this one, Fisherman and his wife. By far, highest difficulty in at least 2 levels. This one and the last scene were by far the hardest in this game.
Stomp it!
Damn it all if it wasn't the most annoying things. What? Determination and stubbornness not to quit eventually prevailed.
Great waste by water!
And the only thing I feel bad about is eventually I have to replay this. I will eventually have to replay this level along with other levels of the Fisherman and his wife to get the secrets. That's going to be a huge pain. One I will endure. But on the bright side, this I think was one of the shorter videos after I got rid of all the dying bits. They seem to run pretty short. I mean, the game is kind of easy to do.
Butt-stomp it!
And when you get into the groove, it's very easy.
They waste my
As
water.
you can see, these douchebag cleaners are making my job a little hard. Everything they make pretty ruins it. Now cleaning has consequence, and I don't just continue to be all icky. Now if I clean, no, not if I clean, but now if they clean, they will actually lower my meter,
Stomp it good.
which I do not appreciate in the slightest.
A watering grave, the worst kind. Watering grave, the worst kind. You're scaring me, fish. Rompin', stompin',
Butt-stomp.
Oh, foul weather! Boil and bubble, toil and trouble. Convert this all to trash and rubble!
On to scene 5.
The fisherman's home has morphed into a church. Oh, if you believe in organized religion or a supreme being who cares about us, you might be moved. But as I don't, let's break down the door. Make it gross.
All praise Lord Coconut. I mean, really now, why is there a giant coconut in the fountain? Was that the real Pope about to get kicked out by this usurping wench?
Now I have another secret. Grimm's smelly. Now.
Does make me think about decorating my home with such things.
Now.
I mean, that dark stone looks lovely. Always did like Gothic architecture. Could do without the crabs. So how is all your day doing, my lovelies? Anything new and exciting happening?
Butt stomp it.
Not much on my end.
Chomp and stomp. Oh, now I'm having a ball. Maybe I don't mind church so much after all. First the castle, now the church, and the bitch still isn't satisfied. Now she wants to be God. If only she knew what a boring job he has, she'd think twice. We're in church. Where's the guilt, the sin, the wrath? Let's make it biblical. Make it disgusting.
Yeah. I may not have warned it in the beginning, and it's probably a little late now, but yeah, foul language warning. Those who've actually been watching the videos from 1 to now, you probably know this.
Now
I see a secret. Get it. Probably. I have faith I can do it. Ha. Religion joke. Faith in a church.
Wicked
I
water.
don't know if this counts as a real one. Almost. Damn it. I'll get it next time. I mean, after all, I want these things to be a little shorter. Altar boys. I could make a horrible joke about the altar boys,
Rotten.
but I'd rather not. So that's where the coconut went. That little Jesus statue is cute.
Now who's nasty?
Damn it. Grimm gets stuck behind objects real easy. Those don't look like pure-hearted choir boys anymore. Damn it all, you're cleaning up my mess. Stop that. You're making this church look more like a cathedral. It's gotta look dark.
Butt-stomp it! Chomp and stomp! Grimm's repulsive. Now! Oh, smite me! Oh, smite me! Woo! Heavenly!
Were those Valkyries? Wrong religion. Valkyries are Norse.
Oh, a climactic finale. I hope everyone dies in the end. The fisherman makes his final wish that his wife become unto God. I know where this is going, but I'll save the surprise. Make it nasty. Do it now. Now I'm rotten.
Cool, I got to keep my nastiness. Though I don't quite understand why there's a giant swirling vortex. Aside from that third scene, this one is also hard. Not for any particular reason other than making these jumps. Again, you may have noticed the the bottom left-hand corner's time jump. I did this one a lot. And I mean a lot. Not as much as scene 3, but I was starting to get frustrated about it. I mean, there's only so many times you can hear that one annoying pirate guy scream before it gets to you. And for some reason, my jump ability wanted to be a dick. Also hearing those dead comments repeated over and over.
Stomp it!
That can get pretty annoying really fast. Yep. Now to end this tale.
Stop it! Yes, yes, take that, you cursed she-devil! Now you're living under God and you're liking it, huh? God lives like a peasant! God lives like a... And that's the holy end of that.
Now for the finished dark story.
The fisherman was a dim-witted and pliant tool of his insatiable wife, and his weak character invited disaster. Their downfall loomed, one greedy want away, and we didn't have to wait long for the anvil to drop. Mopes got what they deserved, I say. The wife's taste ran to more anything. Food, money, stuff, whatever. The limp husband would do anything to appease her voracious appetite and unquenchable thirst. The moment he caught the magic flounder, it was enlisted in perpetual service to his wife's ruinous greed.
Spare me, and I promise to make you happy.
You'll have to do better than that. It's the missus you have to please. Anything less than riches will just piss her off. I might as well eat you now.
Done. She's wealthy. And, could you stick a plaster on my jaw?
Even poor as dirt, she treated her husband and her neighbors like dumb beasts.
If you worship me as the goddess I am, you can live in these fine new houses. If you don't, you can die. Slowly.
They thank you, your holiest, most revered, beneficent, and majestic one. They are grateful. As am I.
Besides chilblains, pimples, heretics, and stomach gas, talk is the thing most not worth having more of.
She wants a cathedral this time, with accoutrements, she says, and she insists that she be pope.
You're killing me with her constant demands.
Better you than me.
Would you mind removing the hook from my eye? Smarts.
You've heard of the arbitrary and capricious nature of unintended consequences. Bet the new pope hadn't. Or hubris? How about arrogance? Self-indulgence? Oh, never mind. This is good. I'm not cruel by nature, but this dunce has had more than his share of chances to redeem his stupidity.
Perhaps if you made her like God, she could at last be happy.
That's your idea of a solution to this problem? Well, I'm not surprised, but no doubt you will be. Shove what's left of my entrails back down my mouth and go home to your wife. You shall both have what you deserve.
Ignorant to the very end, she believes the fates have conspired against her. She is a blameless, pathetic wretch. Fortune's fool, the plaything of wicked, unnatural forces. Never crossed her mind that her greed could be fed, but she could never be full. Those who expect a fair shake when they roll dice with enchanted fish are incurable optimists, unwitting masochists, or idiots. For this couple, I bet on the last. May all our stories end so well. Until next time.
And that, my dear lovelies, was the fisherman and his wife. I thank you all for watching. Please like, favorite, share, subscribe for more content every 2 to 4 days. And remember to stay lovely. Have a good day or night, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.